Good day, and welcome to Hiroshima University's English Podcast.
広島大学イングリッシュポッドキャスト異文化ディスカッションへようこそ。この番組異文化ディスカッションでは、広島大学に学ぶ留学生をゲストに招き、東広島での学生生活や身近な話題について英語で話してもらいます。フィリピン出身のベアとポーランド出身のクリスをゲストに迎えたトークの第2回をお届けします。今回の話題はフィリピンとポーランドの人々。聞き手は広島大学のジョー・ラウアーさんです。それではごゆっくりどうぞ。
Hi everyone, thanks for coming to Hiroshima University's Intercultural Talk. And today we're talking to Chris from Poland.
Hi.
And Bea from the Philippines.
Hi.
And today we're going to talk about the people in the countries over there, their characteristics, their personalities like that. But first, I'd like you to hear your opinions about the people in Japan. For example, what do you like about people in Japan? Anything?
Ooh, there's a lot of things.
Okay, for example?
For example, I think they are very well-mannered.
Okay.
So
Right,
they're
very polite.
Very polite, very
Uh-huh.
nice. They always help you with something if you ask them for a direction.
Uh-huh.
So it's very nice, especially in the very populated places.
Okay.
If you ask somebody, they will find a moment to help you.
Yeah, they'll go out of their way to help you. And how about in the Philippines? How about what do you think about the Japanese people?
Yeah, I think I agree with Chris on this one because this is the first time I've been outside my country.
Okay.
So I met Japanese people and I asked for help and then they just, okay, I'll help you until here. Like, oh, that's like a lot of effort coming from them, even from strangers.
Yeah, very nice to strangers, to guests from foreign countries. And anything about Japanese that you maybe don't like so much?
Yes. So,
for
example, saying no in Japan.
Okay.
Which is very hard for me to distinguish, because in Poland, when we say no, we say no. And in Japan, it's something a little bit, it's like more neutral. Like it might mean yes, but it doesn't mean yes.
Okay.
And it's really no. So,
Right, you'd like them to say no a little more clear?
Yes, so then I can understand it. Even though I'm here a little bit longer, still I have a problem with doing it.
Good. And
they have like rules, like super strict rules, and they follow them strictly. It's like, come on, guys, get a life or something. Loosen up a bit.
A lot of rules, loosen up a bit.
Yes, that's what I think.
Okay, thank you very much. Next, let's talk about the people in the Philippines and Poland. How about their characteristics? What do you think is kind of a stereotype of people in the Philippines?
People in the Philippines are very hospitable.
Okay, hospitable for
yes,
guests.
For guests, it's like we'll show you everything. We hide all these silverware and we use them when there's guests. Yes, it's like everything special for the guests.
Oh, very good.
Yes.
Okay.
We go out of our way to treat guests.
Okay, that's
Filipinos and foreigners alike.
Okay.
Yes, so we don't really pick. And then mostly Filipinos are very energetic, happy.
Happy, kind of happy.
Yes, even under stress.
Even under stress. Like, you try to act happy.
Yeah, like, not really act, but that's just our nature.
Oh, you are happy.
Like, you laugh about it if you make a mistake and nobody cares. Yes.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay.
So it's maybe because of the weather, because in Poland the weather is a little bit different, and people are different as well. They are a little bit more gloomy, I would say, but they are still, as Vera said, extremely hospitable as well. They will help you if you ask for something. They will greet you in your house, so it's also very nice.
Okay. Any other differences or similarities between people in Japan and people in your home countries?
In Japan, they're punctual. In the Philippines, we're always late.
Okay.
We didn't mean it, but yes, we get to appointments late.
Okay, right. to a friend's house probably late. But how about in the business world? Are they also late?
Oh,
sometimes even a little bit late?
Sometimes.
Okay.
Sometimes. We call that Filipino time.
Okay.
Because, well, history-wise, we really don't have words for definite times. We adopted them from Europe too.
Okay.
So basically, if we say something in our language, it's still blurry. What time are we supposed to meet?
Okay.
Like, we don't have exact times to indicate. Good. Yeah, that's why maybe Filipinos really don't think about time that much.
That's interesting. One image we have about the Philippines compared to Japan is that in Japan, they really work hard. Do you think in the Philippines most people really work hard too?
I think it depends on the place
Okay.
and the person.
Okay.
Some
That's
do
right.
work hard.
That's right.
Some don't.
Okay, good.
Yes.
And how about in Poland? Any other differences in characteristics, personalities compared to Japan?
Yes, I think we could find some. The Polish people, as Bea also said, work very hard. So that's a characteristic I would say that's similar to the Japanese. But we like to move a lot, especially in Europe. So we are extremely mobile. The Japanese are...
In other words, they move to different houses in different cities?
Yes, cities outside of Poland as well.
And often they go outside of Poland,
because
right?
we are in European Union, so
Okay.
it's basically just change the place of your living, and that's all you have to do. Find a new job, new people, learn new language. We are pretty adaptable.
Okay, that's interesting. Let's talk a little about the families. How are they similar or different compared to Japanese families?
In the Philippines,
Okay.
families are very close-knit. Like families and extended families, usually they live in the same house.
Okay, right.
And then kids don't really leave the house until they're 18 or way beyond 18. It's not usual. Even if you go to college, maybe you go to the dorms and then you still come back for holidays and everything. You still live in the same house.
Okay.
And then we have a lot of gatherings, reunions, and the clans are gigantic. Like a lot of people.
Okay,
So
you mean
many
the
people.
uncles,
Clans, the groups,
cousins,
yes.
and like that, the extended families, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. And how about in Poland?
In Poland,
The families?
yes, families are like the basic unit.
Okay.
I think, like in Japan.
Okay.
So we take care of each other. But there is one thing that Bea mentioned about housing. We have a housing problem in Poland. We don't have enough apartments, mansions.
Okay.
So that is why younger generation usually lives with the older generations. And if it's a house, a big house, there's like 3 or 4 generations living together. So it's very, how to say, old-fashioned way, but it makes the family stronger.
Okay, good. Let's talk a little about friends. How are social relations between friends different from in Japan? Anything?
Yes. So, truth. Telling truth, just like, how to say?
Bluntly.
Spill the beans.
Okay, spill the beans very bluntly. Okay.
Yes, very bluntly, because this is the best
in
way.
Poland.
In Poland,
okay.
yes.
So you tell how you feel.
Like, yes. So if you do it, like, maybe somebody will like you or not, but at least you're honest.
Okay.
So that's very important. Honesty is quite important.
Okay. How about the Philippines?
When we talk to friends, if there's like levels of friendship too, same in Japan. But in Japan, it's defined as uchisoto.
Okay.
Right? But in the Philippines, there's like different layers, more than uchisoto. So the closer the people are, the more blunt you can tell them stuff. But like if it goes farther away from the circles, you choose what to say to them.
Okay.
And then
that sounds kind of similar to Japan, I think.
Yeah.
Maybe
but we're not very super strict. We're not super strict about that.
Okay.
And Filipinos, as you know, talk a lot.
Okay.
So sometimes we just say stuff and we don't care what's gonna happen.
Okay,
yes.
good.
And we use a sandwich method. Like for example, you want to say something bad about your friend, like because you did something wrong.
Okay.
You sandwich them, like there's a good thing and then the bad thing in the middle and then another good thing. So she or he doesn't feel a bit weirded out.
It's the sandwich. It's called the sandwich method.
Yes. Positive, negative, positive.
Interesting, yes.
Yeah, so a good thing and then a bad thing and then a good
thing,
like that.
yes.
Okay.
In the end, positive.
Yes.
Right. Let's talk a little about religion. I hear it's pretty important in the Philippines and Poland. That really affects life a lot.
Everything we do in the Philippines always coincides with religion. As a Catholic country, we celebrate Christmas, New Year, Lent. So basically, people do a lot of stuff during those times.
Okay.
Yes, they rely on the church most of the time.
And they go to church like every week, most
Sunday?
people?
Yes.
Okay, especially Sunday.
Yes.
Okay. How about Poland?
Well, I cannot say more because Poland is also a Catholic country.
Okay.
95% of Polish people are Catholic. So, however, there is one difference. We believe in God, but we don't have trust in the institutions, church institutions.
Okay.
So we basically go to church, but we go to play like ourselves, like talk with God.
Okay. In other words, the church and
separating.
It's very separate from government, separate from schools.
That's the problem. It's like a little bit more complex. So right now, the political parties that are ruling Poland are very pro-Catholic. Okay. But people see it and don't like it. That is why the churches are being emptied by the people, because they don't want religion to mingle with politics.
Okay.
So it's quite.
And I imagine these religious ideas really have effect on holidays. Are there like a couple of really important holidays? Of course, Christmas. Anything else?
Yes.
You mentioned Lent.
Lent.
Is that really important too?
Yes. The whole week, no classes, no work.
Okay.
Just people sometimes go to church or just stay at home. It depends, actually.
Okay.
And yes, even if we're a Catholic country, we're still divided because there's still Islam in the southern parts of the country. Yes, so we also have holidays for them, even if we don't practice their religion. Okay, so like Ramadan, for example.
Okay.
Yes, we don't.
Okay. So
we have day
they're
offs.
national holidays for Ramadan,
Yes.
like for example, or something like that.
Yes.
Wow. So they try to make the relations between the religions as good as possible.
It's incorporated. We're friends, basically.
Any other big holidays in Poland?
Well, we have the biggest one, of course, is Christmas, but according to the Catholics, the biggest one is the resurrection of the Christ. So in that time, it's like the biggest holiday.
Okay.
So it's also very unique. You know this, like with the eggs.
Easter.
Yes.
Okay.
In this time, the resurrection of Christ, and we're doing like a lot of things. But I think more like cherishable by everybody is Christmas.
Okay.
So everybody goes crazy on Christmas.
Good. And the final question today, talking about the people. How about men and women, the relations between the sexes, the genders? What do you think?
There is no
compared to Japan or anything?
It's very hard because you have to do a stereotype.
Okay.
If you would like to say about it, and
it really
Poland,
depends on.
It really depends. In Japan,
right.
In Japan, I also see pairs that are in a very good relationship.
Okay.
In Poland as well, and also I saw in Japan like pairs that don't work well with each other, but they are still with each other. So the same in Poland. So it's very hard to.
How about dating boys, girls in university?
Easier in Poland. In Japan,
Easier.
I think it's different. There's like a lot of layers of the things that you can do, cannot do, which is prohibited or not. So.
Okay.
So
dating, you see, is casual in Poland?
Yes,
maybe?
Extremely casual.
Okay.
But Japanese change. I see that they are also moving forward.
Okay. How about in the Philippines?
People in the cities and people in the provinces have different mindsets. So if you live in the city, most people there are liberated. Like they do casual, but at the same time they can do serious relationships too. In the provinces, it's usually serious relationships. That if you end up with a guy or a girl, you're gonna get married. You're supposed to get married or something. And families are usually involved with these kinds of dating things. Yes.
Okay, there's a wide extreme.
Yes.
Right. Okay, today we've seen that in Poland and the Philippines, there are a lot of similarities and differences between the people compared to Japan. And we encourage all of you to go to the Philippines and to Poland, because if you make friends in the Philippines and Poland, you'll really understand them and you'll have a good time and your life will change, right? For the better.
Definitely.
Yes.
And we'll see you next time at Hiroshima University's English Podcast. Bye.
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 いかがでしたか？フィリピンとポーランド、それぞれの人々の考え方がわかる興味深いお話でした。家族や友達など、人とのつながりを大切にしているのはどの国も一緒です。一方で、自分の気持ちの表現の仕方にお国柄が現れているように思われます。その中で、ベアの話していたサンドイッチメソッドは、コミュニケーションのツールとしてどこの国でも通用しそうです。次回はお二人を迎えたトークのいよいよ最終回です。それではごきげんよう。